You hear me go through the spiel again. Hey Taurus, this is Seth from Comingouttarot. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If this is helpful for you to know more about what's coming up for you at the full moon, then please subscribe if you haven't already, and give me a like, give me a thumbs up if this is helpful for you. Today we're looking at the full moon for October 2018. What's your obstacle? How can you overcome it? And how can you be more mindful during the course of this full moon? All right, let's see what these look like. Interesting, you're also getting a little dose of what Aries had in here. So here's the obstacle. This is the Hermit. This is how you can approach that obstacle, the Nine of Wands, and how you can be more mindful, the Devil. I think this is a lot of fun, Taurus. It's not surprising to me that you have multiple Earth cards. What's interesting is that you've got a Fire card in here, and that's in how you're going to overcome your obstacle. So my guess is you're going to get a little upset about some things that are going in a direction you don't want them to go. Taurus, I know it's probably for good reason, because you don't get upset unless there's been a push, and one too many pushes, and then finally you just... So let's see what it is that's causing that problem. So the obstacle, to have this Hierophant show up as our obstacle, is even more interesting for me, because this is astrologically, this is the card that represents Taurus. So to me, you're ultimately in your own way. Why? What is it about you that's in your own way today? I think you're living a little bit on a wing and a prayer, a little bit of faith, instead of what is more comfortable to you, which is the true, the practical, the real, something that is physically in front of you, manifested or created. And if you're living on, or if you're moving through this full moon phase just on faith alone, that creates a lot of anxiety for you, Taurus, which doesn't surprise me then that you end up getting pissed off. Because if you're in a state already of anxiety and things aren't turning out the way you want, you're just kind of hoping that they're going to, and other people then have expectations of you, because people lean on you, right? You've got family members who lean on you. You may have children, nieces, nephews, four-legged children who lean on you, who are looking to you. And if you're not able to meet the obligations of those different parts of your life, it's going to get pretty frustrating. Emotions already being at a high during the full moon, it doesn't surprise me that it takes very little to probably set you off. My guess is that it's probably going to be kind of a parental figure who's going to drive you a little bit crazy, and you're going to want to find a way to take care of yourself, protect yourself, make yourself feel better, and that comes out in some lashing out instead of in a way that might actually be, how do I want to say this, like advance your cause in a way that's successful, or not be harmful to other people and not have them shut down. It's just, to lash out that way isn't a way that you can actually move the needle in a way that you want to move the needle. So Taurus, emotions at a bit of a high, probably struggling with a parental figure, or someone who's in that parental figure space. Could be a step, could be anybody who you think of as a parental figure. It doesn't actually have to be a true parent. What's interesting to me, though, is that, and probably not unusual, Taurus, is that you end up like super stubborn, even though you're freaking out and yelling a little bit, because you've gone past your point of patience. You get into that state of like digging in your heels and not moving forward. That is actually not the wrong thing here. The yelling and screaming is the wrong thing, because you may very well be right about what you're trying to do, and know that you can't have the comfort of the solid answers you would normally want. And so because you're living on that wing and a prayer, and that's your obstacle right now, being stubborn is not a bad thing, because it means you're driving forward. You're going to find the success you're looking for, but screaming and yelling at people isn't going to get you there. So that's not the best way. But being stubborn, being forceful and trying to get through is in this case. So work on your approach, I guess. What can you be more mindful about during this period, Taurus? This is the Devil. Taurus, I challenge you to think about which direction your energy is going. So as you're going through this full moon, if there are rituals that you do, if you're like a meditator, if you're someone who goes through ritual in front of an altar, or if you don't do any of those things, but you might have other practices like yoga or exercise, I would challenge you to think about how you're spending your energy, because I think it's being pushed in the wrong direction, similar to this like yelling and screaming versus being more specific about what you want and just stubbornly going forward. If you're pushing yourself with an energy that is not an energy that is going to help you be successful, it doesn't help any of those people around you that you're the rock for, and it doesn't help you. So mindfulness is about how your energy is being utilized, spent, and focused. All right, what else is in here? A couple other things I think is interesting for you, Taurus. This is life lesson time. Your day-to-day is about how you can balance your driving forward and your feeling, your sense of wanting to scream. And you're learning how to balance those things between manifesting and managing and correcting your energy when needed against somebody else who may be able to help you understand how to do that. So I would try and find a mentor during this time who can help you refocus that energy and teach you how to do it for the future, so that you're not just one and done. You're actually learning something about how to move forward. You may also find during this time, Taurus, that things just don't feel fair for you. And there's really nothing you can do about it right now. So during this full moon, things may feel like you're just not, like things aren't fair for you. All of these other bits of homework I'm giving you may help you get through that. It's probably why you're starting to scream a lot too, is because I think that's what pushes you over the edge, is things just don't seem fair. It's more than just the discomfort of living on the wing of a prayer versus having everything the way you need it and being normal, because it gets you out of your pattern. The ritual stuff I talked about is going to be more and more important for you. So when you talk to whoever this person is, hey, feel good? Thanks for inviting folks. Whenever you talk to this person who can be a mentor for you and help you learn this longer life lesson of how to manage and focus your energy, I would consult them by sharing with them everything that you've experienced up to this point. Don't hold anything back. Let them know. Let them into the secret of who you are and what you're going through, because they can take you further than you can get there on your own. All right, Taurus, I hope this is helpful. If it is, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up if this is helpful. I'd love to also hear from you if these are helpful. So leave me a message down below about how this is helpful, especially what you might be feeling leading up to, during, and after the full moon, because all of this stuff is going to be surrounding you. And I get it. I'm a Taurus too, Taurus. So I hope to be able to take advantage of this advice just like you are. Thanks, Taurus. Hope you have a good full moon.